found out there are some places which are unique, very, very unique. So one day I decided to travel around a country called the Pearl of Africa. God created Africa and gifted it with everything, but there are some places where He gave them abundant materials, abundant weather, abundant atmosphere, environment, everything. So I boarded a car. I went with my friends who were in the car. So I decided, let me get my phone and I capture what God gave the part of Africa. So the weather was wow, the weather was okay, everything was cool. So we moved. So we traveled. So there is the road from Kampala, the capital city. So we are moving, going through. This road is called Masaka Road from the capital city to Masaka Road. So there is where you reach and you see miles and miles of swampland. That land is still natural. It is still natural. It is so much cool. It has a lot of fresh air. The place is still green. The surrounding is green. You move, you travel, you see you hear different sounds, the creatures giving us sounds, and you see, wow, if the world can see this, they may appreciate. So our target, there is a river. There is much things spoken about that river. So that river, I wanted to reach there to see what's there, because that river is before the equator. So I wanted to see it. I wanted first to watch that. So I wanted first to visit the river. It is called River Katonga. That river, it is connected to River Nile, and that River Nile is the longest river in Africa. I think so. If it is not around the world, it is in Africa, the longest river in Africa. That river is where Moses was laid. And Moses was laid in the River Nile, meaning that in that same place, the River Nile, that place where Moses was laid, it was in Uganda, the part of Africa. That's how unique Uganda is. Even Moses was laid in the River Nile, that one of River Nile, the one which is said in the Bible, which is written on in the Bible. So that River Katonga, it pours water to River Nile. So it comes from it passes through Uganda. It comes from Tanzania. Yeah, it passes through Tanzania. It comes to Uganda, and it pours water to River Nile near Lake Victoria. So that's where. So along the way, we started to stop. So we stopped for a moment so that the driver may arrange some things. So the villagers were there watching the cars while they stopping, but there was nothing wrong. So just for a few minutes after the driver came, he wanted he went for a short call. This load. So that's when he is coming. So this load is wrong. It's a wrong hour travel. So along the way, going to our destination to see that river, we had some conversation. So you cannot sit in a car and you just keep quiet. You get some stuff to talk about. So we had a conversation. My friend just he cracked, and we started some stuff we talked about. We talked about the word of God and related to love, so many topics. So someone he was asking me, really, did the Israelites cross to the Red Sea, did they cross going to the other side, or they cross coming to this side? Even up to now, that information is still disorganizing so many people. But what I'm sure of, the research I've been making, for me, when you move around the world, when you move around Africa, especially Africa, and when you reach in a country called the Pearl of Africa, that is Uganda, you see the weather, you see the environment, you see whatever that is around. I know and I guess this might be the promised land. Whether you believe it or not, this is the promised land, because we have the fresh water, we have the fresh food. You come. If you think I'm lying, you come and visit us. Come and visit this country. You will believe it. Even you may say that, should I buy a citizenship? Should I get a citizenship? You look at the swamp. Up to now, the swamp is still there. We are still moving. It is green. People are fishing there. So beyond that swamp, there is a biggest lake we call Lake Victoria. That is the biggest lake. So that conversation, we stopped from there. But what I'm sure of, there's no place better than Uganda. There's no place better than the Pearl of Africa. That I can assure you. Get some money, come and visit. So we approached the river, the one we wanted to see. The river is this one, that's where it starts from. So we never stopped, but I wanted to capture it, to see it. So this is the river Katonga. This river is the one that connects to River Nile. Yeah, this one. You see it? The water is fresh. That's the new bridge that was built. So the other side, it moves under the ground, and it stretches up to, it moves the other side. Yeah, you can see it. It's so long and so beautiful to watch. You see, when you reach there and you have a stop there, you can feel the weather, you can feel the creation, the beauty of God's creation. You can feel that something that is natural. So I will take you to Equator. After here, we went to Equator.